Have you ever wondered why every effort you make seems to end in shards? Why does life feel so unfair, taking away what you cherish most? That suffocating feeling of standing amidst your own ruins is overwhelming. You feel breathless, trapped in a cycle of disappointment that seems to have no end. You walk through the silence of the night, carrying the weight of a world that seems to have turned its back on your hard work and dreams. Every shadow feels like a reminder of what went wrong. But what if this moment of total darkness is not a conclusion, but a hidden beginning? The glass falls, representing the fragile structures of your life. It is descending into a moment of impact that you fear will define your entire future. But this shattering is not the end. It is the necessary destruction of the fragile, clearing the path for something much stronger to take its place. Nearly 2,000 years ago, a man who ruled the known world sat in silence to write down the ultimate secrets of human endurance and strength. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, understood that the obstacles we face are not barriers to our path. They are, in fact, the very path itself. He taught us that failure does not come to stop you. It comes to purge what no longer serves your growth and your higher purpose. To build an inner fortress, one must first clear the ground. The ruins of your old life are the foundation for a soul that is unconquerable. He stood firm against the storms of war and plague, proving that external chaos cannot breach the walls of a mind that is truly at peace. This ancient wisdom is your inheritance. It tells you that the fire of failure is actually the very thing that tempers the steel of your soul. Pain is more than a feeling. It is a mirror. It forces you to look directly at the illusions you have been desperately clinging to for years. It reveals the cracks in your character, not to shame you, but to show you exactly where you need to heal and grow much stronger than before. Every rejection letter, every failed project, and every broken promise is a filter. It is stripping away the noise to find the signal of your truth. The world says no, so that you can find the internal yes. This purification process is painful because it removes parts of your ego you love. A breakup or a lost opportunity is a necessary clearing. It removes people and situations that do not belong to your ultimate destiny and highest self. When the world turns its back, it returns you to your original core. It strips you down to your most essential, authentic, and powerful version. In this emptiness, you find the space to breathe. You realize that what you thought was your identity was just a collection of external approvals. The tears have stopped falling because the lessons have started sinking in. You are no longer mourning the loss. You are beginning to see the gain. Your internal landscape is changing. The debris of the past is being cleared away, revealing a foundation of rock that can never be shaken again. Stop for a moment and listen. If you feel like you are breaking, it is because you are being shaped by the hands of life itself. Each blow of the hammer is a challenge you faced. Each spark is a moment of pain that is refining your spirit into something resilient. Iron must pass through the fire to become steel. Your heart must pass through hardship to become a fortress. This is the law of creation. This is not a punishment from the universe. It is a preparation. You are being forged into a version of yourself that can handle greatness. Right now, affirm your journey. Comment down below, "I am being prepared." Acknowledge that your current struggle is simply the blueprint for your future strength. Saying these words shifts your perspective from being a victim of fate to being a student of life. You are in the middle of training. Life always finds a way to return. From the ashes of your old failures, a new and more resilient desire is beginning to take root. This new growth is stronger because it knows the coldness of the ground. It is fueled by the very things that tried to bury it. You are becoming a person who is not afraid of the fire because you have already seen what grows when the smoke finally clears away. Think about the growth of a muscle. It cannot become stronger without undergoing the stress of heavy resistance and intentional, controlled movement. To grow, the muscle must actually tear. Tiny fractures in the fibers are the only way to signal the body to build back to bigger and tougher. Your soul works the same way. Every heartbreak and every setback is a microscopic tear in your ego, allowing your character to expand and harden. The pain you feel is the sensation of becoming more capable. It is the weight of the world, refining your internal power and your resolve. You are training your spiritual muscles. You are learning how to hold the weight of failure without letting it crush the spirit within you. The moment you realize you can survive the pain is the moment you become dangerous. You no longer fear the struggle. You embrace the growth. You are no longer a victim of your circumstances. You have become the architect of your own character, building strength through every single tear. You look at the mirror and see a different person. Not someone who is lucky, but someone who is battle-tested and ready for any challenge. Your internal power is now your own. It cannot be given by others, and therefore, it can never be taken away by the world's whims. There is a profound freedom in having nothing left to lose. When the worst has happened, you finally find the courage to be yourself. Trust the current of your life. Like the river, your journey has a destination, even if the path ahead is hidden by the next bend. The universe does not owe you a flat road. It owes you the obstacles that will teach you how to climb and how to flow. Persistence is not forcing things to happen. It is staying in the flow, trusting that your efforts are accumulating into something significant over time. Look at the stars. They have been burning for billions of years, witnessing the rise and fall of countless empires and human struggles without blinking. Your problems are small in the face of infinity, but your ability to endure them makes you a part of the grand design of existence. In this moment of stillness, you realize that you are not alone. You are connected to a process that is much larger than your pain. Take a deep breath and leave a message for your future self. Type into the comments, "I trust the process." Let it be your vow. Trusting the process means letting go of the when and the how. It means focusing entirely on the person you are becoming right now. When you are at peace with the process, you become unshakable. You are no longer chasing results. You are living your truth with absolute conviction. The world may shake, but your foundation is now deep. You have found the silence that exists behind the noise of the external world. Your inner fortress is built from the bricks of failure and the mortar of patience. It is designed to withstand the heaviest of storms. The waves can scream and the wind can howl, but they cannot move the stone. You have built something that does not require external validation. Your internal light is now a guide for others. Because you have survived the dark, you have become a beacon for those who are lost. True security does not come from a safe world. It comes from a mind that knows how to remain calm even when everything is falling. Within you is a kingdom of silence. It is a place where you can retreat when the demands of the world become too loud and heavy. The pieces of your broken life are being reassembled, but they are not returning to their old shape. They are forming a masterpiece of resilience. You are more beautiful for having been broken. The gold in your cracks is the wisdom you gained from every moment of your deepest despair. This is your inner fortress. It is a place of dignity, strength, and absolute sovereignty. You are the king or queen of this internal realm. Nothing from the outside can harm you unless you allow it. You have realized that your happiness is a choice, made within these sacred walls. You have finally found the safety you were looking for. It wasn't in a job, a person, or a bank account. It was always here. When you no longer fear the possibility of breaking, you are finally, truly free. The world loses its power to frighten or manipulate your spirit. You walk with a lightness that only comes from knowing you can handle the dark. Your smile is genuine because it has been earned through fire. Thank you for having the courage to walk through your pain. Many turn back, but you kept going until you found the light on the other side. Live your life like a fortress, kind to those within, but unyielding against the storms. You are the master of your fate and your soul. Every step you take from now on is on solid ground. You are no longer afraid of the fall, for you know how to rise. Go forth and build. Go forth and love. Go forth and be the unconquerable soul you were always meant to be in this short life. Remember that an unbeatable inner world begins the moment you stop fighting the brokenness and start using it as your most powerful